Renee Fortuna. I'm a Senior Constable for New South Wales Police Force. I'm a Youth Case Manager for PCYC, which is a Police Citizens Youth Club, and I'm based at Glebe PCYC in the inner west of Sydney.
PCYC New South Wales started 80 years ago as a partnership between Rotary and the community with Police Commissioner Mackay and is a police citizens youth club and engages young people in New South Wales. PCYC has 66 clubs across New South Wales. We engage over 1,200 young people at risk. We have 115,000 members and growing. So we are very much at the heart of every community in New South Wales, and we create a centre where the community can come together. But we also focus, our mission is focused at getting young people active in life and getting young kids at risk to prevent crime by and against young people.
As a teenager, you know, I wasn't the worst child, I wasn't the best. I did get in trouble with the police. I had struggles at home. You know, my family wasn't the best situation growing up, a lot of struggles. So, you know, my family consisted of having, you know, drug and alcohol problems. There was abusive relationships. You know, my family and my mum was abusive to me as a child and my brothers, and we were in and out of foster care.
This is our mission. Get young people active in life, a simple mission. Build character, skills and leadership, and prevent crime by and against young people. I think police make the very best youth workers because there's a tough love associated with what they do, and the respect that they get and the results they show are significant.
When I was a kid, the youth case manager here, Sam Donny, he saw that I was struggling, that I had a lot of problems at home, and he brought me in originally and put me on his programs, and then from there it built me up. I went on the kids programs, and then I worked on the kids programs for the police, and then eventually the manager at the office was like, do you want a job? And he gave me a job, and that's where my career essentially excelled from.
But RiseUp was launched by the Commissioner and the Premier on the 8th of August this year, so we're really only 2 or 3 months into the program itself. But the aspiration, quite clearly, is to prevent young people from entering the criminal justice system if we can, and that's the key focus. But if they are and they've come to the notice, break that cycle of violence and break that cycle of crime and get them employed.
We're getting kids into whether it's a small business or a big business and doing little steps, like could be office walkthroughs. So because some of the kids that we're dealing with, yep, that's exactly it. It's beyond what they can see. So it's about creating that awareness. So a simple walkthrough, we'll have a few people talk about their different roles, how they got there. So it's letting them know you might not go through university, or you might not go through an apprenticeship, or you may. So it's just saying no matter what, you can get to where you want to be if you try and take upon the opportunities that are given to you.
If you've got to trust someone that's going to hit not the thing between the gloves but the other two, there's a real intimacy with that. And there's a closeness of it that you don't get with anything else. And there is a fitness to it that is not like anything else. So if you want to take energy out of a kid early in the morning, get them to do a lot of boxing. It's a very physically draining activity.
I'm Renee Fortuna. I'm Senior Constable from Glebe Police. I'm at the Glebe PCYC, so I'm actually under the Youth Command. And behind me is my coach, Terry. I've been in the police just over 10 years, at PCYC since June. I love boxing, I'm a boxer. I believe in boxing and what it does for an individual. I want to give what I've learned from boxing to the kids, so it teaches life skills. So what you learn in boxing is transparent into school, into work, into personal relationships, and within one. The kind of kids that I'm working with at the moment, they're around the 12, 13 of years of age, and from different backgrounds, so socio-economic backgrounds. It caters for all different kids. So, you know, we have lots of sporting activities, hangout areas, so they come and go. The kids come into the club and stay for, it could be a couple of months or it could be a couple of years. Lots of kids have come in from when they're younger and just continued on into adults. So it caters for everyone and anyone. What I love about PCYC is it creates a family. Anyone's welcome, everyone feels welcome. So so easy to talk yourself out of a training situation, out of sparring, out of a fight, because it's hard and it's scary. And that motivates me to fight, because I rather overcome that fear and face it. And that's what I like about boxing, because it's hard. And it's only you in that ring, and it's only you that can put in the effort, and you will get those results. So you can make as many excuses, but at the end of the day, you've got to overcome that. And that's what I'm trying to show to the kids, that yes, it's hard. Yes, we can talk ourselves out of it, but you have to make that decision to go, no, I'm not going to let fear stop me. I'm not going to let doubt stop me. I'm going to do it. And that's what they've got to apply with school, with relationships, with life in general. I love what I do. I love what I do so much. The kids are an inspiration in themselves, but they're the ones who have had a rough start in life. They're the ones that I see 4 times a week who get up, get ready to be picked up at 5:30 in the morning. I feel very privileged and honoured that I've built a trust and rapport with them, and that they trust in me to help them, guide them into a life that they deserve.
And what we're seeing is we get them through that, we give them breakfast. Some of them, it's the best meal they have in a day. We take them to school attendance is up, and their attention at school is up. And that's a good thing. Now a lot of big corporations are looking for some corporate social responsibility. We can provide very, very tangible outcomes. The money that we have, because the legacy that we have having locations around the state, we can use that funding and put it directly to one of these programs, Fit for Life or Fit for Work, or one of the other police programs. There will be a deliberate and tangible outcome as a consequence of that, because as a charity we need to fund these programs through other means, which is what we're doing right now. So for corporates, they can actually be involved by potentially funding it, but equally getting their corporates down, their senior executives down, to experience what it's like to make a profound change in a young person. And that is life-changing, and particularly for leadership groups to see that change and to mentor young people through it is a real asset in a real tangible corporate social responsibility yet. If you think about changing a young person's life, a young person is likely to come in touch with, they say, 50 to 80 people in their life where they'll have significant influence over. If you can change the life of one person, and that one individual has a profound change, then they affect 80, and it goes on. So we think we can make a real difference to both crime prevention, youth engagement, and changing a generation. So we bring our young people back through our clubs as mentors, as young leaders, and as employees.
Having a job at PCYC, it gave me a way out. It gave me the valuable tool to be able to have a different life, to not go through the same thing that my family has, and to basically break the cycle and become a better person and have a stronger connection to the community that I work in. I can recognise what they are going through. Literally, I went through the same thing. You know, we have a lot of the same struggles, we see a lot of the same thing, and that kind of gives me a good position to be able to help them and see what they need, and know that when they ask of something of me, that I'm able to help them. I am very hopeful for the future. Without PCYC and without the opportunities I would given, I'd probably be in a very different place in my life. I'm Cassie Bush, and I am the Assistant Manager of Glebe Leichhardt PCYC.